Okay, so I'm just testing these can openers, these three, on these three cans. This one is probably French made, and it's called Super Kim. The name doesn't sound very French, but now it does have a very thin blade, so this one I'm going to use on the thickest can that I have. Put this more in the video. This is a can opener that's available. All three of them were bought from Amazon, so this one is called Z, and I don't know what the name of it is, but it's something Japanese. This one is very thick, very strong, made of very heavy metal. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this there we go. This is a very thick metal. This is very strong. So unless you really bend it with something very powerful, this is a very strong, sturdy made. So let's see. So you want to hook this into the rim over here, into the lip, and go down, and then keep going. It's my first time using it, so bear with me. So this was that. Let's open this. Okay, these edges are sharp, of course, but this edge is sharp, but pretty much pressed down. So very easy to use. Actually didn't have to use much strength at all. Let me try it with this one. Just has a Z. I forgot what it's called, but it's something Japanese. So again, hook it to the lip and turn it clockwise if you're right-handed. Now poke that first hole and then just keep sliding it. Okay, it's opening very easily. However, since it's much smaller and thinner metal, maybe it's not as easy as the other one, but it's not hard either. And let's see. Okay, we open the can. This side is very nicely pressed in. So this one actually did a better job of pressing the insides of the can. That's going to be very hard to see. This is the smaller can opener, this is the bigger one. Pretty close, but this one with this can opener ended up being a much better pressed metal on the inside of the can. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to use, I don't even know how to use this. So here's the blade. Okay, okay, there we go. The blade is exposed. And I guess I have to press it. No, I didn't have to press it. Actually, I didn't even have to press it, so it kind of brings itself. And believe it or not, this is really easy now that I know how to use it. So let's just for experiment's sake, let me bring it out again. Bring it out again. It doesn't want to come out. It's kind of in there. I know it wants to come out in one way. So, okay, there we go. So now that it's out, it has two positions, inside and outside. So you want to put it on the outside. It happens to be, if it happens to be here when you find it, you want to put it on the outside. This little notch here. So you bring it on the outside, like this. So it has some space between the wheel and the point. Then you put the point on the can, and you don't have to press or anything. You just start turning the wheel, and it automatically digs in. So this was actually very nice. I am very impressed. Even though it's a thin blade, it was very easy to use, and it even looks good. And it even has this wheelie thing as opposed to this one and this one that you have to turn by hand, but you still don't have to use much strength. So this one was the best. Let's see what the inside of this looks like. Let me drain it a little bit. Wow, it's totally pressed. So of all the can openers, my favorite, this one. For smallness, of course, this one. It is the smallest one. And for the strongest metal used, this is very heavy. I mean, you could pretty much just keep hammering a can and break a can with it. It's very strong. And favorite, this one. It's called Super Kin, and it's available on, it's actually, the company is Nogent, Nogent, 3 stars after that, and it's about $24 on Amazon. At least that's what I paid for. You might be able to get it cheaper. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.